Alright, this is going to be a guide on how to get unlimited +5 and +6 somber stones. If you haven't watched my guides on how to get to the capital, please watch it, otherwise you're going to be confused at where I'm at. But you want to travel to that Avenue Way Shrine. By the way, you'd have to do this after a certain point in the story, a certain boss you beat. I don't want to really spoil it, but it is within the capital, so there's a hint there. But let me be bringing up my guides and a lot of other things during this video because I couldn't do this. There's no way I could have done this live. It would have been about an hour's worth of travel time all in all, so I have to commentate over it, and I'm just going to commentate as things happening. But yeah, once you kill that boss, you're supposed to make your way to this lift here. Take the lift up. There's a little secret room here that you'll see on your way up. You can roll in there and get some goodies, and yes, you're free to jump down. It's safe, you won't die, so you don't have to teleport out. These enemies are like beginner game enemies, so they're going to be easy to kill, but basically you want to cross this bridge, and we're going to fast forward this once again. This is the end of the bridge, so don't worry, you didn't miss anything. And you take this elevator right here, take it down to the next area, and there's also a little lip on that elevator where you can get some goodies as well. So you're going to end up, after the elevator ends down here, you're going to light the grace, and you want to hop on your horse. When you hop on your horse, you want to get out here. There's only really one way to go, but you want to follow the red lights until you happen upon this area where you can light a grace. Be careful, there's a boss right before this. He's incredibly hard. It's one of those winged mace things. I don't know what the hell they're called, but holy shit, I didn't bother fighting him. He's fucking dangerous. If you haven't seen my guide on how to get the 2 plates to the lift to deck this in the capital, I recommend you watch that guide. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to progress any further than this. Sorry, but that same disc is going to come in clutch, taking this lift all the way up to the top. So once you're up here, you kind of want to mark the map spot, but it's not necessarily what I did. But yeah, you want to head towards that spot on the map, because obviously it's a map spot. Just going to fill in a lot of this map, and there's a lot of it we need to use, so just keep going along the path. There's really only one way to go. You're going to end up getting this map here. It's going to give a bigger map. Now, like when I discover a new map, what I like to do is mark the top corner and ride that way. So after a while of riding, you can't miss it. You're going to come to this bridge. There's going to be a giant shooting arrows or whatever the hell they are, ballista bolts at you. You just want to keep going ahead. You can grab that item if you want. I think it's safe. I didn't try it, but I dropped down here and the arrows were incoming, and I hid until he dropped the next one, and I finished my ride across the bridge. When you get across the bridge, to the right, after you curve around to the right, there's going to be another grace. So don't worry, you don't have a lot of traveling and backtracking to do. And from this side of grace, it's a straight shot diagonally left to another site of grace. So you're gonna end up just riding through, finding another site of grace, which is good. You don't have to redo and backtrack anything. Now, to the right of this site of grace, you're gonna want to ride through, what is it, a frozen over lake, and yes, a dragon is gonna spawn. Just keep taking the path I'm taking. I'm just going straight to the right. The dragon ends up shitting on my cornbread. I'm sorry for the French, but that's what happened. And yeah, I'm gonna head to the right and just follow the path I'm finding here. You're really looking for an airlift. You can explore the area, but I'm assuming you're not in game, or you may be in game, or you just want to get your weapons leveled up as soon as possible. But yeah, you take the airlift up. You can fight that boss if you want. I'm not going to. This is a guide, but I'm basically heading to the little red things on your map. If you didn't know, the little red things on the map, they're very faint. They're little glowy like totems you can barely see, but next to each of those is a map, and this is how I find most of my secrets and things. But there's going to be this shard of grace here, and you're going to ride through the encampments. You can clear it, but you're going to come upon a chain, and it's pretty straightforward. Straight to the left. It literally takes like 5 seconds from where you just were. But right across this chain, light this shard of grace. Right there's the map fragment. As you can see, it's going to fill in more of the map. Now mark this spot. It's a little tower. Be sure to mark this spot. on the map, then teleport back to the front of the encampment. It's the closest site of grace I can see. There may be more in the area. I didn't bother exploring, like I said. I was just coming straight here to get this fucking item. So once you teleport out, you're almost there. You want to basically just head toward the map marker you made. So mine says 4, yours might say 1. Whatever the hell, I tried to jump over that wall. But avoid all enemies if you want to get here as soon as possible. And you just head towards that marker. Just don't blindly follow it off a cliff or something. And in the distance, you see the tower. Inside the tower is going to be a shard of grace. And I think a couple other items, but this is where you want to be. And once you get this shard of grace and items, you're going to walk right out the front door of this tower. And once you walk right out the front door of this tower, you can get the item we need. You're going to take that item, travel back to the hold, give it to the twin sisters, and lo and behold, you can buy unlimited amounts of +5, +6 Somber smithing stones. Alright, y'all, take it easy, and I'll see you in the next guide. +8 and 7 next.